Tips were requested on how to work this patience game thingy on your journey of being locked. You are fast forwarding to, oh, I can't wait till my hair is super long, or I just can't wait till my hair is 2 inches longer. Now, you're going to get there. That's a given. The question is, how do you enjoy the journey on the way there? Because right now we have to be happy now. When your hair is short, there's so many cute little styles that you can do that's quick. You can set your hair quickly and your hair will curl quickly. 14 years passed when my locks were installed and they were 4 to 5 inches, I was told I could use Caruso curlers. That's so old school now because there's so many different types of steam curlers that are out there that you can use. But the sets were quick. I remember one time I went to my consultant. This was between the 0 to 6 month mark, and she set my hair on perm rods. But here's the thing. She spritzed my hair with water. By the time she rolled this part and then went to the back, she started unrolling. She started rolling the back. When she finished and came to the front and loosed it out, my hair was curled. Your hair dries faster. So you got cute styles and your hair dries faster, and it isn't a lot of maintenance. When my hair hit around chin length and then shoulder length, I had the best U-shaped wet set. I did a video in the past with the pipe cleaners. That was the set I used. I loved that set. My hair had that heavy S curl and it did not look wiggy. As my hair got longer and longer and longer, it started to look like crochet braids whenever I used that style. What is my point? My point is each stage has something beautiful to offer. But as you have more opportunity, you'll start to notice some of the drawbacks. What do we do in the meantime? It's going to take you a while to get where you're going. So what we're going to focus on is what we have going for us now, such as I have locks. Do you know how long it took me to come to the realization that my hair needed to be locked, and that was my best bet, even though everyone around me, or at the time that was not the standard of beauty? That's a plus. I can be myself. I don't have to run from water. I can run my fingers through my hair. I can get up and go and not fuss too much in my grooming if I don't want to. I can be free form. Focus on these things along the journey and it will help you enjoy it a lot more. That's just how it works. If we focus on what's good and what's going great and grand and what we like now, before you know it, you will be at that length mark that you're aiming so much or so fast to reach. Now, so some of us have shorter locks. Guess what? That's a good place to start because it could have been a lot shorter. Some of us have issues with styling. Fine styling, you got to look in magazines, you got to look at people whose hair you like, and that will keep you moving forward. Some people will have setbacks, some people will have challenges, but the goal is to stay on the path and to look at things that tell you, hey, I can only get from point A to point B by going through this situation, by going through these circumstances, by going through these challenges. There's something funny about locks that's amazing the longer you keep them, and I'm talking to those who keep them quite well. If you have medical issues and stuff like that and challenges, that's part of the journey for you. You still have to stick in there. But understand, the longer you stay in the game, the longer you keep pushing and loving your hair forward, something mystically happens to you. You start to be more in tune with yourself. Your lifestyle or your hairstyle affects what you eat. It affects the people that you keep around you. It affects the way you want to spend your days. It affects just your overall perspective in life. If you slow down enough and pay attention enough during the journey instead of rushing it forward to, I need my hair to be that length. When you take the time to savor each step of the journey, when you do with your hairstyles or when you do with your hair in a free-form fashion, people will stop you and say to you, you just look so comfortable in your skin. That's because it takes depth and layers of acceptance that you have to go through, and layers of different hairstyles, and layers of different challenges and layers of different faith and layers. I can keep going forever with all these layers. My point is it's stacked. And the more you relax into your journey, the more benefits you will get from it. There were times when I was anxious and I wanted to have longer hair. And then after a while, I said, what is the point? It don't matter how much I wish and rush, the hair is still going to be the length that it is. So I learned to find hairstyles that worked for that length. I focused on what my hair did best at that length. And I kept it moving. And then one day I woke up and I didn't fuss with my hair too much. And I realized, wow, my hair is a specific length. Now it's like, okay, my hair's this length. That's it. There's on to other things, other challenges. Guys, you got this. It took a lot for your hair to get installed. It took a lot for you to say, I'm doing this. It took a lot for you to accept accept yourself. It took a lot for you to accept what your hair naturally does. It took a lot to say, I'm endorsing me. It took a lot to say, I'm going to trust my beauty and explore it. It took a lot, period. So you got this. This is just stepping stones along the journey, which requires patience. You're not going to fast forward to the end length if you are enjoying the journey now. Just focus on what your hair can do now that you love and the best health that you can create for yourself now. Trust your beauty and own it. Peace.